In a world that seems to be constantly moving faster, where time is a limited and precious resource, many of us find ourselves seeking ways to save time and avoid burnout. We're drawn to the promise of time management strategies and productivity hacks that claim to increase our efficiency and maximize our output. However, in Jenny Odell's thought-provoking book, Saving Time, she challenges this conventional wisdom and invites us to explore an alternative path. Odell, an accomplished author, artist, and educator, gained recognition for her New York Times bestseller, How to Do Nothing. Now, in Saving Time, she takes us on a captivating journey through the intricate landscape of time, unraveling its complexities and shedding light on the diverse ways it can be experienced. Drawing from extensive historical research, philosophical ideas, and insightful social commentary, Odell presents a compelling case for reevaluating our relationship with time. As you step into the library of ideas Odell presents, you're faced with two sections. The first is filled with books that promise quick fixes and time-saving techniques for increased productivity. The second section, however, beckons you to explore the history of time and the philosophical theories that surround it. Against conventional expectations, Odell urges us to choose the path less traveled, arguing that the solutions we seek lie not in the realm of efficiency, but in a deeper understanding of time itself. In this book summary, we embark on a journey through the intricate tapestry of time, guided by Odell's keen insights and thought-provoking ideas. While it is impossible to cover all the nuances and extensive research contained within the book, this summary will provide a glimpse into the overarching concepts, offering a gateway to comprehending the true nature of time, the diverse ways it can be experienced, and the theoretical possibilities of saving it. Join us as we delve into the unexplored realm of time, challenging preconceived notions, and discovering new perspectives that may transform the way we perceive the world around us. Through Odell's guidance, we can navigate the intricacies of time and embrace a more profound engagement with the present, while nurturing the seeds of hope for a brighter future. Chapter 1: The Evolution of Timekeeping, From Monastic Prayers to Global Standardization. In the history of timekeeping, clocks have come to symbolize the measurement of time itself, yet this association is relatively recent. For much of human history, the need to keep time by clocks did not exist. Ancient civilizations relied on devices such as sundials and clepsydras to sense the time of day but saw no reason to divide it into numerical units. It was not until the 6th century that the process of breaking down time into linear units began. Christian canonical hours prescribed specific moments throughout the day for monks to offer prayers. This practice was further intensified by Cistercian monks who utilized bell towers in their monasteries. This technological innovation soon spread, giving rise to public and private clocks as European towns grew in prominence as centers of power and commerce. While initially serving as tools for coordination, these mechanical turret clocks played a vital role in facilitating trade and marking the end of a day's work. Unlike the bell towers in monasteries, the new clocks introduced the concept of equal and countable hours. The history of timekeeping also intertwines with colonialism and power struggles. The invention of marine chronometers in 18th century Britain coincided with the nation's rise to international dominance. These precision timekeeping instruments played a crucial role in navigation, enabling accurate determination of longitude at sea and enhancing Britain's maritime supremacy. By the 1850s, a system of master clocks in Greenwich, England, transmitted Greenwich Mean Time (GMT) to slave clocks throughout the country via electrical pulses. This synchronization allowed trains to operate on standardized schedules across the nation. In contrast, the railway systems in the United States and Canada faced immense coordination challenges due to the absence of standardized time zones. It was in this context that engineer Sandford Fleming, while involved in designing the Canadian railway network, proposed the concept of a cosmic day. Fleming advocated for the adoption of 24 time zones worldwide, mirroring the 24-hour clock, or what we commonly refer to as military time. The culmination of these efforts occurred in 1884 at the International Meridian Conference. During this conference, the 24 time zones were officially recognized, with Greenwich designated as the prime meridian, the reference point from which time would be measured across the globe. This decision marked a significant milestone in the standardization of time and established a framework for global timekeeping. In this chapter, we explore the evolution of timekeeping from its origins in monastic prayers to the establishment of global time zones. The interplay between religious practices, technological advancements, and the pursuit of power reveals the fascinating journey that has led to the modern system of timekeeping we rely on today. Chapter 2: Time as Money: The Controversy of Quantifying Time in the Workplace. In 1998, the Italian National Institute for Nuclear Physics made a decision that would ignite a heated debate within the scientific community and beyond. Researchers at the facility were required to clock in and out during their workday, a move that sparked outrage among physicists who believed it undermined the nature of scientific research and introduced unnecessary bureaucracy. This seemingly innocuous decision raised profound questions about the value of time in the context of employment. It brought to the forefront the concept of time as money and the extent to which employers can claim ownership over their employees' time. How much is our time truly worth? The connection between time and money finds poignant expression in Charlie Chaplin's classic 1936 film, Modern Times. In one memorable scene, Chaplin's character, the tramp, struggles to keep up with the relentless pace of assembly line work, highlighting the pressure to maximize productivity within a fixed time frame. The film further satirizes the idea of time efficiency with the Billows feeding machine, which seeks to eliminate lunch breaks by feeding employees while they work. However, the contraption malfunctions, serving as a comedic critique of the capitalist notion of squeezing every possible second of labor from workers. Decades later, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the issue of time tracking resurfaced as remote work became the norm. Time tracking systems were implemented as a means to monitor employee productivity, with some using self-reporting methods while others employed invasive measures like screenshots, recordings, and keystroke logging. Employees found themselves under constant surveillance, impacting their sense of autonomy and freedom. The intense scrutiny led one employee to express feeling restricted even in basic movements like standing up and stretching. These instances reflect the concept of fungible time, popularized by Benjamin Franklin's famous adage, "Time is money." Fungible time treats time as a currency, with every second considered interchangeable and of equal value. But who holds the authority to determine the worth of time? And do individuals receive an equitable share? This chapter explores the controversies surrounding quantifying time in the workplace and examines the power dynamics inherent in the monetization of time. It delves into the historical roots of the time as money concept, its implications for labor practices, and the ethical considerations arising from increased surveillance and control over employees' time. As technology advances and work environments continue to evolve, the question of how we value and allocate our time becomes increasingly significant. Chapter 3: Rethinking Time Management: Challenging the Culture of Hustle. In the modern world, there exists a pervasive mentality that places work and productivity above all else. Nowhere is this more evident than in the United States, where hustle culture promotes the belief that constant grinding and relentless time management are the keys to success in life. At the forefront of this mindset are the productivity bros, a group of male content creators who tirelessly sell the idea that time management and personal policing hold the answers to life's greatest challenges. They uphold the notion of fungible time, asserting that everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. However, upon closer examination, this theory begins to unravel. The realities of caring for loved ones, living with chronic conditions, or bearing a disproportionate burden of housework quickly dismantle the notion of equal time for all. Philosophy professor Robert E. Gooden even goes so far as to call the suggested equality of time a cruel joke. Yet, this theory thrives in the modern bootstrapper culture, which propagates the belief that anyone can achieve their goals if they work hard enough. Ironically, the phrase, "pulling oneself up by the bootstraps," originally meant attempting the impossible. The first flaw in the equal time theory lies in the unequal distribution of power and influence over one's own time and the time of others. Second, the price at which we sell our time is influenced by factors outside of our control, such as age, gender, and socioeconomic status. Ultimately, Time management raises the fundamental question of who truly controls our lives and, by extension, our time. Author Jenny Odell suggests that time is not merely something measured but a reflection of power structures. Each person's experience with time is shaped by their position within the economy of temporal worth. Odell draws inspiration from author Sarah Sharma, who highlights the contradiction between our culture's fixation on time management and the political definitions of time. To gain a deeper understanding of time, we must confront society's uneven and biased power structures. While achieving a complete transformation of these structures may be an ambitious goal, Odell proposes a more immediate and personal solution. By recognizing the varied experiences of time for different individuals, we can redefine time management to be more inclusive and equitable. In this chapter, we delve into the culture of hustle, interrogating the concept of equal time and exposing its inherent flaws. We explore the power dynamics at play in time management and how they perpetuate societal inequalities. Through Odell's insights, we gain a fresh perspective on reimagining our relationship with time, fostering a more compassionate and just understanding of time management for all. Chapter 4: Shifting Perspectives, Time, Existence, and the Climate Clock. The COVID-19 pandemic brought about a profound shift in our perception of time and our place within it. During the early days of lockdown, people took to social media to express their frustration, jokingly proclaiming that time means nothing anymore. Days blended together, weekdays and weekends lost their distinction, and the hours seemed to meld into an indistinguishable continuum. This ambiguity of time resonates with the ideas put forth by French philosopher Henri Bergson in his 1907 book Creative Evolution. According to Bergson, our struggle to understand the true nature of time arises from our inclination to perceive it as a linear progression of discrete moments that exist side by side in space. However, Bergson suggests that time is more accurately seen as a duration, a dynamic and evolving force. It is a series of overlapping successions, stages, and intensities, defying neat categorization and measurement. An apt metaphor to illustrate this concept is that of flowing lava. The leading edge of the lava represents the present, constantly advancing towards a new destination. Yet, when we look back, we see the path it has taken, containing the histories of the places it has traversed. The heightened awareness of time during the pandemic coincides with mounting concerns about the climate crisis. With more opportunities to observe the world around us, the ticking of the climate clock becomes more pronounced. The urgency to address climate change and secure a better future becomes increasingly evident. Similar to the inequality of time, addressing the climate crisis requires significant structural changes. Odell emphasizes that collective action is necessary to confront these challenges. We must recognize that while individuals experience time differently in the present, the future belongs to all of us. Sharing our fears and concerns can help alleviate the isolation and foster a sense of unity. Additionally, Odell suggests looking to history for guidance and inspiration. Many worlds have faced endings and rebirths throughout time. Native American author Alyssa Washuta, for instance, refers to her people as post-apocalyptic, due to the historical traumas inflicted upon indigenous communities. Despite enduring various forms of annihilation, they persist and strive for a better future. In facing the climate crisis, Odell encourages adopting a mindset that transcends the limitations of existing systems. By learning from those who were never on the established path, we can embrace alternative perspectives and approaches. This mindset allows us to confront the challenges ahead without simply kicking the can down the road. This chapter delves into the profound shift in our perception of time during the pandemic and its connection to Bergson's concept of duration. It explores the interplay between time and the climate crisis, emphasizing the need for collective action and solidarity. By embracing diverse perspectives and lessons from history, we can navigate the present challenges and work towards a more sustainable and inclusive future. Chapter 5: Embracing Kairos, Living Fully in the Present. As a young girl, Odell stumbled upon a fairy tale book from the 1970s, belonging to her mother. In one story, a witch gifted a boy a ball of golden thread, telling him that pulling on it would cause time to move faster. Eager to reach life's milestones quickly, the boy impatiently tugged on the thread, only to find himself at the end of his life without truly experiencing any of it. This eerie children's tale perfectly encapsulates the question at the heart of this final section. How can we give ourselves more time? The conventional answer, found in time management strategies popularized by productivity bros, may appear to provide a solution. However, in reality, these methods often exacerbate the problem. Oliver Burkeman, author of a book exploring the detrimental effects of time management, argues that closely monitoring our time usage paradoxically heightens our awareness of its fleeting nature. The more we focus on time, the faster it seems to slip away. Exploiting the fear of lost time and mortality, the wellness industry churns out a ceaseless stream of products promising longevity. The underlying message suggests that anyone can achieve a longer, healthier life as long as they invest effort and money. This perspective disregards genetic predispositions and socioeconomic circumstances. It fails to account for individuals living with illnesses, disabilities, or financial constraints that limit their access to expensive wellness products or even basic healthcare. The idea that everyone can extend their life overlooks the disparities inherent in society. In response to this dilemma, Odell proposes a shift in focus. Rather than fixating on creating more time, she suggests immersing ourselves fully in the time we already have. If we spend all our moments attempting to stretch them as far as possible, are we truly living at all? Ancient Greek distinguishes between two words for time, chronos and kairos. Chronos represents linear time, the steady progression of events leading into the future. On the other hand, kairos, which can be translated as crisis or seizing the moment, refers to a different way of perceiving time. While chronos may appear more stable, kairos invites us to embrace uncertainty and seize the opportunities presented by an ever-changing world. In the face of a rapidly shifting reality and an uncertain future, living in kairos opens us to new possibilities and the chance to reimagine our lives. By shifting our perception of time, we can acknowledge our lack of control over it and truly inhabit the present. In this chapter, Odell explores the tale of the golden thread, highlighting the pitfalls of seeking to manipulate time and extend our lives artificially. She challenges the notion that time can be stretched endlessly and argues for the importance of embracing the present moment. Drawing on the ancient Greek concepts of chronos and kairos, she encourages us to live in kairos, seizing the opportunities that arise in a world characterized by constant change. By letting go of the illusion of control and embracing the unknown, we can fully embrace the time we have and live more meaningful lives. Summary. Living in an ever-changing world, it's tempting to prioritize saving time. The pressure to be productive in modern society can create a constant feeling of insufficient time. Coupled with growing anxieties about the future, this can become overwhelming. Fortunately, there is a solution. At a systemic level, it is necessary to implement collective changes that ensure the fair and equal distribution of time, regardless of external factors such as gender, race, or economic status. On a community level, it is important to recognize that although individuals experience time differently, we are not alone in our concerns, particularly regarding the future. On a personal level, we can alter our perception of time. Rather than viewing it as a mere measurement, we should embrace it as something to be experienced. By letting go of control and simply being present, we can change our relationship with time. Ultimately, our main focus should not be solely on prolonging our lives and accomplishing more. The ultimate objective is to truly live and be fully present in each moment we are granted. Now, thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And in case you want to buy the book, use the link in the description. Trust me, you won't regret it.